He insisted we were just friends, so I became the world's best wingwoman. Nate had been flirting with me for months, and I swear it's not just Delulu. He held my hand when it got cold, stayed up talking till 4 a.m., even took care of me when I had period cramps. So forgive me for being completely confused when that night at my apartment, he basically told me I was delusional. We were laying on the couch, cuddled up under our shared blanket while he played with my hair and whispered jokes that made me giggle like an idiot. I really thought tonight was the night he finally made a move. Our friend Diana finally said what everyone was thinking. Okay, you two need to get a room already. Nate laughed awkwardly and scooted away. Oh no, guys, we're just friends. He pointed at me. She's like basically a dude to me. The room went silent. Everyone could feel the cruelty hanging in the air, right? Tell them how platonic we are. I nodded slowly, too angry to even feel hurt. Oh yeah, so platonic. Like siblings, really. Nate grinned, looking relieved. Exactly. I could never see her that way. Ever. I took in a deep breath and smiled. In fact, since we're just the best of bros, I'm going to be the best wingman you've ever had. On his birthday, I gifted him a premium dating app subscription wrapped in a bow. I already swiped right on 30 girls for you, I announced loud enough for everyone to hear. This one's a yoga instructor. You mentioned you like flexible women, right? His face went red. Stop, you're being inappropriate. I laughed and smacked his back. It's just bro talk. Our friends watched with you got what you deserve expressions. After that, I really amped it up. Every attractive woman I saw, I made sure to help him out. That blonde's totally your type, I said at the bar. This is ridiculous. You know my actual type, he insisted. Yeah, anyone who's not me. Before he could respond, I waved her over. This is my best friend Nate. He's super single and amazing. I shoved her into his arms and gave him a thumbs up. It hurt when she handed over her number, but I was just a friend proving a point. 2 weeks later at our favorite bar, I brought my coworker Eliza. Eliza's a lawyer, owns her apartment, wants kids. I placed his hand on her arm. Look how cute you look together. His jaw clenched as I walked away. The bartender noticed Nate glaring back at him. Your friend seems really into you. We're just friends, I replied, downing my vodka. He made that very clear, or so I thought. At a party when a guy had approached me, Nate appeared instantly, shoving the guy away. He wrapped his arm around my waist and pulled me towards him possessively. I thought you were helping me find a girl, he said in an annoyed tone. Friends can talk to other people, I reminded him, pulling my arm away. He furrowed his eyebrows and pulled me back to him. How long are you going to keep this up? It's seriously killing me how much I miss you. I laughed, fighting back all the tears and emotions I've held in for weeks. Missed your friend? Or your bro? Or some dude? What exactly are you missing, Nate? He placed his hand on the side of my face and pressed his lips into mine. All of a sudden, all the ache, the pain, the anger, it disappeared. The kiss I had been waiting so desperately for was finally here, but it didn't feel right anymore. It felt like I'd forced it out of him. I pulled away and slapped him just as my tears began to fall. You hurt me? And you think it's okay to just come crawling back like that? You made me feel like I was delusional and stupid, that I played right into your hand. Congrats, Nate. You won my heart. Have a list of girls pining for you now. What more could you want? I wiped my mouth with my sleeve. Just so you know, dude, this kiss never happened. I walked off, feeling like my heart was slowly getting torn apart. Nate texted me 47 times over the next week. We need to talk about the kiss. Please stop pretending it didn't happen. I responded once. You were drunk. Nothing happened. Stop being weird, bro. He tried cornering me at coffee shops, showed up at my gym, even recruited Diana to plead his case. What kiss? I'd say with a straight face. He ran his hands through his hair, frustrated, the same way he made me feel. A week later at our friend's birthday party, Nate and I showed up separately for the first time ever, even bringing dates. We locked eyes across the room, and I could see we were both miserable. My date kept touching my lower back while his date played with Nate's collar. It was essentially a competition of who could look more unbothered. Nate finally cracked. He pulled away from his girl and walked straight over. We need to stop this. We kissed. You know we did. I shrugged. You said you when someone suggested we date. I was scared, he pleaded. I felt my resolve breaking but held firm. Well, we worked so well as bros. Why ruin it? Please don't do this. You know, I never saw you that way. I was terrified of losing you. So you humiliated me instead? Yes, and it was the stupidest thing I've ever done. So please, I don't want to be your bro, Nate said desperately. I laughed. Took you long enough, idiot. I wrapped my arm around his neck and gave him a real kiss. Our first real not as friends kiss.